Everybody. Oh, we look so cute.
I know.
I did a show with your sister.
Yes, you did. Switched of birth.
Yeah.
And she's like obsessed with you. And it's actually,
likewise.
Vanessa is the reason that we're here together.
I thought you were going to say Vanessa was the reason for the season.
Vanessa, I mean, I actually do love rhyming, so that's like kind of fantastic. No, but Vanessa basically told me about this amazing organization called Family Equality. So we want to talk to you about Family Equality today. Alex been a long-time supporter of Family Equality.
Yes.
And he's going to tell us and answer all the questions we have. And then we're also going to talk about a rule we want to talk to you about. It's pretty dangerous, it's unfair, and we want you guys to get passionate and involved about it. Before we get into that, let's talk about Family Equality, this amazing organization. When did you get involved?
I got involved
because
10 years ago, my husband and I adopted our foster kid out of foster care. He was 5 years old. His file was basically stamped, nobody's going to adopt this kid. Because he was over the age of 3, and he was a child of color, and those were like a really hard kid to place. And we met him, and we fell in love with him, and we adopted him immediately. And we were able to do that because we live in California, where we were a desirable placement. We went through the foster adopt training. We went through the safety training. I went through an FBI background check. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They really, really vetted us. Yeah. And then we got placed with our kid. But in 9 states right now, it is legal for federally funded agencies to discriminate against qualified foster adopt parents based on gender identity, sexual orientation, marital status, or religion. So there's a 100,000 kids in the system, and the majority of them are here in California, so we can adopt them. But in other states, they're actually making it harder for kids to come.
Which is
to get adopted.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah, they're making it harder for kids to be adopted. And I got involved with Family Equality because there's some very important stats. LGBTQ people are 7 times more likely to foster and adopt. 7 times more likely to adopt than opposite-sex couples. Heterosexuals, I think they called them back in the old days.
Fact.
They're 7 times more likely to adopt kids with disabilities. Kids with special needs. They're 7 times more likely to adopt the kids that are harder to adopt.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, at one of our foster adopt seminars, there was an 18-year-old girl, straight A student, going to college, and she said, I still want to be adopted. And everybody was like, why do you still want to be adopted? She says, it's Christmas. I'm going off to college. Don't you think I want someplace where I can belong? Someplace I can go home to and belong. And I adopted our kid when he was 5, and he was my kid right away. Like, he never left my side. I'd be cooking in the kitchen, and he'd come in and he'd bring his toys. I said, honey, this is dangerous. I'm frying something here because I'm Filipino. And he's like, no, I'm fine. And would just never left my side, to the point where I was like, if I have to give this kid back, I'm going to jail. So 9 months later, he is legally ours.
My God.
Future president of the United States of America.
How's the apple, by the way?
I know. It's like they put an apple in the. What's that about? Anyway.
Oh my God.
So the very idea that the government might make it harder for these kids to find homes is just horrible.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It's just really horrible. And there were anti-discrimination things in place that Obama put in place while he was in administration, that you can't discriminate based on those things. Yeah. And now this administration is trying to take that away.
Yes, which is why we want to talk to you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
November 1st, actually, obviously there's so much drama going on right now in our political system.
Yeah. I hadn't heard.
I know, shocker. Which means that different things can be passed and going through our government without us really knowing much about. And so November 1st,
we're distracted. We're distracted.
Super distracted. Yeah. And the HHS, exactly what you were just saying, those anti-discrimination practices are being stripped. And allowing discrimination to happen for fully able families to adopt and foster
and foster these kids who need permanent homes.
Yes.
They just need, every child deserves a permanent home. Somebody's holding up something for us to read.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Shout out Dakota.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll read it. So everybody can look at your dewy face while I read it.
You do a voiceover?
Okay. Yeah.
I love it so much.
What is this rule? In 2016, the Obama administration made a rule that all health and human services programs were prohibited from discriminating against people.
Yes, exactly what you were saying.
Yeah, this November, the Trump administration announced their plans to remove those non-discrimination protections for sexual orientation, gender identity, and in some cases, sex and religion. And what this means is it's just going to make it harder for these kids to find homes.
Which is just not fair. Not fair. In so many different ways. Not only let's not even get into the discrimination aspect, but kids need families, and to make it harder for kids to find a family, fully functioning, able, amazing families, is just not fair.
Yeah, so this is what the rule would mean. Under this rule, youth in foster care could be forced to live in a group home or age out of foster care without finding a permanent family because eligible LGBTQ, Jewish, Muslim, or secular parents were turned away because of who they are, who they love, or what they believe. LGBTQ youth in foster care could be denied health and support services and scholarships. LGBTQ unaccompanied refugee minors could be turned away from the services they need. It's awful. Parents who are Jewish, Muslim, or other minority faiths could be turned away from adopting and fostering.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And
it's crazy.
It's just crazy. It's not right, and we want you guys to get involved. And we also still want to keep talking more about family equality, but we're going to keep going back to this because I know there's people coming in and I want to talk more. But right now you can actually go to Every Child
Deserves a Family.com.
And it is super easy. All you have to do is go to this website, and Family Equality makes it easy for you to send a note to the HHS saying how unfair and unhappy this is. And if you guys are more texters, you can actually text HHS. Oh, we have a paper. Except it's backwards.
So
52886. You can text that. I went on the
Hold
website.
Hold this up to a mirror.
I know, right? Oh, perfect. I was like, who are you talking to? Alec is also going live.
I'm also going live.
Which is really incredible. Oh, yes. Family Equality just commented. Every Child Deserves a Family.com. So easy.
Family Equality also put that texting thing in the message. If you can. If you can, leave it on the
We might not be able to see it because we have a few comments. Okay, but let's talk about more family equality. So I know how you overall got involved. Did family equality help at all in your fostering and adopting portion? Did you find out about them then? Did you find out about them later?
I found out about them then, and then I got involved when I heard about the things that were happening to the kids in foster care. Do you know, it's kind of like as a queer person, as an Asian person, I'm kind of used to discriminating. I'm used to people discriminate against me. I'm like, bring it. I don't care. You know, I'm tough stuff. But when I hear that this kind of discrimination is going to hurt people in the system, when it's going to hurt kids, then that's wrong, because this is really about the kids who deserve homes. My son came to live with us when he was 5 years old. He was exhausted. He looked like a little old man, all right? So we came to get him in January of 2010, and when we picked him up at Long Beach, he was a tiny little boy. Hold this picture up again. Tiny little boy. He was sitting between two garbage bags. One had all of his clothes, and one had all of his toys. And I thought, this is it. This is the end. This stops right here. No child should ever be made to feel this way.
Yeah.
Like he was just another pile of garbage that somebody had dropped off, right? And also, everybody wants a baby, right? And I was like, this is a baby.
This is a baby,
when you're 5 years old, you still need your mommy. You still need your daddy, or two gay guys with a really cute house. So, So we brought him home, and I got his stuff and put it in the car. And I was like, okay, you hungry? What do you want to eat? And he goes, Chuck E. Cheese. And in that minute, I became a parent. I was like, I turned around and said, we are not spending our first night together as a family at Chuck E. Cheese. And then we were an instant family. See, you're totally sick.
I know.
She gave me pneumonia.
You are so wonderful and healthy, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Don't worry about it.
Cut to me Christmas in bed, like with the covers up, and I'm shivering. This is all important, politics and everything, but we have to talk about how amazing your skin is.
My skin?
Talk
about your skin.
Beyond. This is makeup. This is beyond dewy.
Oh,
look at it.
You're
like you're dewy and you glow.
Stop.
I feel like hi. Crypt keeper, beautiful young lady.
First of all, not true at all. Second of all, that's actually the real reason for this live stream. Yes, we're talking about family equality. Yes, we're talking about how you guys get involved. But I really just wanted Alex to be here to talk about my skin. Thank you so much.
It's gorgeous. Both you and your sister. How about that DNA pool? Here's the thing that I love about the Marano sisters. They're talented. They're beautiful, but they're good people. They're good people.
Alec.
Your sister was like on the set, knows everybody's name, remembers people's names.
She's a rock star.
She's kind of like, you're both on the gold standard of how to behave. I want to be just like them.
Stop it! Stop it! First of all, I'm so flipping excited we're doing this, and I just want to let everyone know.
Put me in the frame. I haven't been in it at all. It's been on you the entire time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to talk about my skin. Hi. How are you guys doing? No, but seriously, I just want you guys to know Alec took the time out of your schedule.
I did.
I am here at your house. You welcomed us here. And Dakota. Hi, Dakota. Hi, Dakota.
My dogs are wondering what's going on.
Your
Sweetie.
dogs are here. Hi, baby. Hi. No,
she's like, what's happening?
Love me. I want you forever. To talk about this really important subject and talk about a really incredible organization. So seriously, Alec, you are flipping incredible, and I really appreciate you doing this us talking about this.
And if you want to find out more about what this community is going through, you could also go to familyequality.com.
.org.
familyequality.org, and they have everything posted about the upcoming legislation and everything. So what can we do to stop this?
Yes. Okay, so basically why we're talking about this too is there's actually a 30-day period that gives us this opportunity to actually stop this rule. So that's why we need you guys more than ever right now.
Yeah. It's so urgent because if they know people out there don't want this to happen, that gives them second thoughts.
Yes,
they're like, oh, this is not popular. We can't just do whatever we want. People have opinions on this.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Also, I want to kind of take this opportunity and have questions going on in the live stream. So I don't know if you've ever done this before. But
no, I've never. Grandma's never done this.
You can guess
what have you got there?
You can guess people, and then you can also answer questions. Why don't we do the answer questions? Sometimes guessing people, the service gets a little crazy. Okay, so some of the questions we're going to have to kind of keep going. There's a lot of, do you like basketball?
Really? Me?
Let's just take a second and really answer this one. Do we like basketball?
My son is a jock. He loves basketball.
Does he?
Yeah.
Do you?
No, I don't care.
I'm not super into basketball. But thank you for this question. Also, I just saw Family Equality said something, and I want to. The comment period for this rule ends December 19th. That is so soon. So text HHS to 52866 for more info.
That's great.
I'm going to pin comment. Do this right now.
Oh. I don't know how anything works.
It's pretty cool.
You're the whiz kid.
Oh, I'm not that whiz
all right,
of a kid.
All right.
Okay, wait. Let's see more questions.
More questions.
You guys can ask any questions, but you can also... Okay, so... Wine over wisdom. I just pledged. What else can I do? Amazing.
Thank you.
So, pledging, I don't know if that means that you sent a comment in, which is incredible. Yeah. Basically, keep reading about this, keep making yourself aware.
And tell other people.
Tell other people
that this is happening.
Yes.
That, kids are going to needlessly suffer because of this rule.
Since you just did it, you can also tell people how easy it was. I was, blown away by how easy it was.
I love easy things.
I love easy things. Yes, especially when they help other people. So, yes. Thank you for doing that. Okay.
More questions.
I
don't know how any of this works.
I know. There's a lot of... Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see if we can get more.
When's your birthday?
It just happened.
Happy birthday!
When's your birthday?
July 10th. I'm a Cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Which means I'm always home and I'm too sensitive.
I'm a Sagittarius, which means I'm a Centaur.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have a horse body and a
and a dewy face.
And a dewy face. Hey, when's your birthday, Amelia.Priest? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Okay, so someone said _Gino said discrimination meaning, question mark. Because again, some people are coming in.
Oh, some really people are coming in.
Yes. So repeating ourselves is going to just be a matter of a thing.
They're introducing legislation that would allow federally funded agencies to discriminate against qualified parents who want to foster and adopt kids. Meaning there's, at any one given time, there's 400,000 kids in the foster care system. Hi. She's a foster, too.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's a rescue dog.
Oh.
400,000 kids in the system. 100,000 of those kids will not be reunited with their parents, and they're up for adoption. This is a crisis in our country. 100,000 kids of all ages need permanent homes. And with that many kids in the system, we need to be making things easier for them to be placed instead of harder. So what this rule is doing is basically making it harder for these kids to get homes.
Yeah. Which shouldn't be happening.
It should not be happening.
And there were anti-discrimination
things in place, and now they're trying to remove them.
So let's just make it not happen. Let's make that not happen at all.
Yes.
Okay, but thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Favorite family memory, family equality. Bonus question: why are you both so awesome? Stop it!
Oh my God!
Stop it!
I took a pill. It's an antidepressant. Yeah.
And so that's why. It's because of my skin. That's why.
Favorite family memory. You go first.
You know what? I'm a new member of the family, no pun intended. But I know Vanessa, there was a big gala that happened a few weeks ago. Yeah. And I wasn't able to be there. I was actually at another gala. And Vanessa was telling me all about and how incredible it was because we went in to buy a table together.
I know.
Which was really cool.
Was great.
I've never bought a table before at an event, so I was really excited to do it. And really excited to do it for a pretty amazing organization. Yeah. So this is also probably a new family memory for me. It's incredible. How about you?
Okay, so the first year we adopted our kid, you're a big Disney Channel person, and I got a Disney Channel movie 6 months into him fostering him, and I was going to be gone for 6 weeks, and I was like, oh no, I'm just getting him settled. I'm saying I'm always going to be here, and now I'm going to be gone for 6 weeks. So I talked to him every night. I Skyped with him every night, but I still didn't know whether or not he was going to be messed up about it. And my favorite family memory is I arrived from Canada where we were shooting. I was at the airport. My son was there at the baggage claim, and he screamed at the top of his lungs, "Daddy," and ran to my arms. Wah. So I think that was really kind of like the happiest day of my life.
First of all, that's an amazing answer.
Yeah.
Second of all, I really misunderstood the question because I thought you meant family equality memory.
Oh.
But I think you were right on.
Okay, come up with a memory then.
Were you like confused with my family memory where I'm like, I bought a table. This is a great...
Hey, you know what? You're a centaur. Nothing matters.
I'm a centaur. It
Matter.
happens.
Yeah.
But that's a great question. Actually, I guess my family, I have so many amazing memories with my family.
Yeah.
I think this is a silly kind of one, but every Christmas Eve is like one of my favorite memories because we always have like these traditions.
Like what?
So my dad makes seafood pasta. Which is incredible.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
And then my mom, my sister, and I bake. We bake Italian cookies. We bake fudge. We bake sugar cookies. Also, I just want everyone to see what's happening. We're lovers.
Yes.
Hi.
Adopt, don't shop.
This is just across the board. Human, dog, animal. We're here. And then we watched Love Actually, which is a classic.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
It's so good.
When Emma Thompson has that single teardrop go down her face, that kills me.
Yeah.
And then I also watched the part where Hugh Grant dances by himself as the Prime Minister.
My favorite thing ever.
Yeah. Or a spoiler alert, when that curtain opens at that Christmas pageant, and it's just
I don't know that
I love
part.
that movie.
Like when what's her name is singing. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
Like, this is just, it's a classic for sure.
And it's so corny. It's the corniest movie, and I love
Christmas movies are supposed to be corny.
Yeah.
I know, because I just
did you have one. You have one where
this is also just to promote my skin and my new Christmas movie.
Let's be honest.
Thank you, Family Equality, for your question. Okay, guys, we are going to be wrapping up and finishing soon, but thank you guys so much for joining. Should we try, this is crazy, because I'm not even on Wi-Fi right now, but the service seems amazing. Should we try guesting somebody?
Sure.
It gets crazy.
Oh, no.
Before we...
What's going to happen? I've never done this. I'm terrified.
Don't be terrified.
Okay, all right.
But before we do it, in case the Wi-Fi gets nuts or something happens, please get involved. Thank you, Family Quality, for being there and being incredible.
Yep.
Alec, you're flipping incredible.
Oh, shucks, folks.
And again, we have a limited time to stop this rule, so please get involved. Okay. Guys, we're going to try guesting people.
How does this work?
So you go live.
And then who do you pick? Just like you just kind of like reach into the hat?
Yeah, you reach into the hat, and it could be a scary bit.
Okay.
I know this lovely
lady. Okay.
So
it's not stranger danger?
It's not stranger danger.
Okay. Where is she?
I don't know.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, what's up?
Hi. Okay, so I know you guys were talking. I'm just going to walk outside for a second. I know you guys were talking about foster care, and one of my friends and her husband foster kids. So it's absolutely heartbreaking that these kids are, going to be discriminated against as to who can adopt a complete nonsense.
Totally. And I'm so glad you're talking about this because having some sort of experience and having someone connected to it, it is heartbreaking. Yeah. It's actually literally crazy. Also, by the way, I love how great of a multitasker you were. You were just kind of like, boom, 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 like still kept your face in frame while you were getting in the car.
Right.
Don't even know how I did that. Oh, no. I'm not driving. I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, so
I promise. Ask Laura. She knows. She knows I won't do that.
This is very much not a thing. And tell Alec where she actually lives on the other side of the country. How cool that we can talk right now.
That's great.
How crazy is technology?
Really
yeah.
Family Quality had one more thing to say right here. That's the pin thing.
Yeah,
okay,
that's the pin. But you were like, yeah, I pinned it first time pinning something, I think, or maybe
yeah. So I sent the text, and after the live, I'll look more into it and sign.
Yes.
The petition. But I completely agree with that. It's so important. All kids need families, and there's so many foster kids, like you were saying.
All kids deserve a family.
Yes.
Exactly.
We can disagree on just about everything or anything, but I think everybody can agree that all kids deserve a family.
100%.
Absolutely. It's just, it doesn't seem fair. Everybody deserves to have a family in whatever capacity they want to have a family in, so.
You are the flipping sweetest. Thank you for watching, and thank you for
No, you are. Are you feeling better?
Yay.
We love you, Meg.
Of course, I love you too. Are you feeling better?
Bye.
Thank you.
You're the best. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I love
Isn't she the sweetest?
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't
That's
that cool?
my first guesting.
That's guesting. How cool is that?
My live shows are going to be so different from now on.
Am I right or am I right?
She's right.
Let's just say. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys flipping rock. And I love you guys. I love, by the way, Dakota. Thanks, Dakota.
It's backwards.
Thanks, Dakota.
Love makes a family.
Yes, and so it's true. Love makes a family. That's the only prereq that you need. And as you can see, there's a lot of people who have love to make a family. I have love to make a family. Alec has love to make a family, and he has made a family. And as you were saying, there's 400,000 children in foster care waiting for families. Yeah. So let's make it easy for them to find families, please.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.